Test. Let's see. Test. Let's see. Perfect, there's no echo. I was worried there'd be an echo. Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. There we go. And let's go upload a picture of Cocoa Crisp. Oh, it was 385. Whoops. Boom. Yo, what's going on? I'm just going to make the post. Also, if I am echoing, let me know. I bought this new headset, and in my test it sounded like it was echoing, but I couldn't tell. This dude's playing really well for Pez. Willie Porter's playing really well. Devin Fitz is not playing as well as fans have hoped. Caden Lockwood, very good. Roshi Tanaka, solid. Falco's only got 18 at-bats, can't really judge. Sturbridge, not bad for a defensive catcher. Also hard to judge, very few at-bats. Want to see at least one home run, though, in those 27, but hasn't come yet. What's going on, Cubs? Here, I'll show you your minor leaguers real quick, and then we'll get started. You called up Ahmed, 2 starts, has a 1.88 ERA. Tommy Young, 1 complete game. Oubre, 2.92 through 2 games pitched. Burgers is still doing alright. Who else? Also, I appreciate you doing the draft. I'll give you plus 20 attributes. Do you want to use it on your player? You could use it on your player, your team. It's up to you. You could split like half and half. Just let me know what you want it on. I'll go to your player real quick so you can see his stats. So like 10 on your player and then 10 on players on your team. What stat do you want to boost on your player? Best therapy for me. What attributes? Yeah. My left stick is so broken. Alright, so I'm gonna go 2, 6, 8, 10, and then I'll go to your team. And which players do you want it on? I could put it on Ahmed, Young, Oubre, Harrison, or Burgers. Or so you could also put it on like Pete Crow Armstrong if you want. Or I could put like 2 on Crow Armstrong and then 2 on all your creative players. I think. Assuming I can do math. Alright, let's see. Let's try that. Oops, I think I gave you 22. That's okay, though. I suck at math. He is very balanced. We'll put it on speed because he's kind of slow. See, I'm not going to bother putting it on his contact versus lefty because he's probably only going to face righties when you have him in the order. Let's see. Alright. There we go. Now we can start looking at the standings right now. You're 7 games out of the wild card. Not a lot of hope for the Cubs, but not exactly out of it. We'll sim this week. Ooh. Max Muncy going to the IL. That could be a little problem, not a major one. Let's see. Hold up. Actually, we'll go like this. You're welcome. Thank you for all your help. I appreciate it. Alright. This is a big series between me and you Cubs. Who wins the series for a +5 attributes? You got Justin Steele versus Senzatella, Marquez versus Stroman, and Tyone versus Freeland. Also, I gotta double check something. I remember I sent... Yeah, I called him up.
Got the W, his 11th this season, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox, 3-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here.
I'm guessing you're gonna choose the Cubs, but I figure I'll give you a shot. I doubt I end up winning this because my team's terrible. Alright, perfect. Bro. I'm not touching my left stick right now, and this is what it's doing. I just want to point that out. Okay. We're gonna watch the beginning of game 2, if I can get there. Robbie Ray could be seeing IL time. Anthony Volpe goes down. That's not good. A dub for the Rockies.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show.
I know.
Starting out in the NL West, the Rockies set 3 balls into the seats as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs.
Bro, the thing is, I bought this controller in like the winter and it already broke. And I haven't dropped it, I haven't slammed it, I haven't done anything to it.
Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Colorado Rockies.
I was trying to take a picture of the freaking thing and it didn't work. I've never thrown it at the wall.
All right, just about set to go.
I haven't even like dropped it. It doesn't make sense.
Marquez. And singing, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a more calm.
Traded him to the Reds.
Incredible job with runners in scoring position.
Keeping him.
To get his team back in the dugout.
Nico Horner at the dish.
The 0-1.
Here's a pitch from Marquez.
This to
That ball smoked to center field. Brenton Doyle running back.
Doyle
And
makes
caught by the
play.
rookie.
And a quick out number 1.
Let's check out the starting lineup.
And a big factor for them in recent games, Dansby Swanson.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me
Good season from pretty much every Cub. Doesn't make sense why they're not doing too well. Horner's average is a little lower than you expect, but that's about it. Dansby's having a good year though, 276, leading the team in RBIs.
So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Dansby Swanson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Maybe not as much power as you were hoping to see from this Cubs lineup, but still not bad. That ball is hitting to left field. That ball will get down. Who is that?
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided.
Is that Gallo? Yeah, that was Gallo. I completely forgot Gallo was in left. Whoops.
First offering and it just misses.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level.
Ian Happ's having a very good season. He was an all-star this year.
He's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
The 1-0.
Ian Happ always develops into such a good player.
Swanson stands at first with 1 out.
He's a guy I would have loved to have on the Colorado Rockies.
And it is 2-1.
On the pursuit of happiness, and I know. Here's the pitch from Marquez. Just misses. 3-1 to Happ. Wisdom is on deck. He is 9 homers on the year. He's hitting the 4-hole today.
Swings and misses.
Circle change, and he swings at that one.
The change up with that arm action.
I'll be good.
That's out number
Strike
2.
3 on Happ. Coming back from 3-1. It's the punchy.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Interesting pitch out from the Rockies there. Don't see that one much anymore.
Two outs. That's off the mark. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That ball swung on. Exit velo there, 96 miles an hour. Just laid on it.
Marquez over to first. Swanson back on a dive.
Here's the delivery. Knuckle curve in there. That one hung up a little bit. Surprised Wisdom didn't want to take a hack at that. Maybe he was expecting a fastball. Here's the 2-2. Strikes him out. The guy who doesn't strike out much, or many guys, gets 2 guys to strike out in the first inning. Jackson Profar, Nolan Jones, and Lewis York do up this inning. They'll face Marcus Stroman, who's got a 3.04 ERA on the season.
He's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Bottom of the first.
Stroman had a good season. Profar hitting on a 9-game hit streak, hitting 250 on the season.
The pitch. Stroman, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, a cutter.
This Rockies team doesn't have much to look forward to this season.
Right-hander deals. Profar gets a piece there.
They have a lot of prospects, however, in their system.
And he deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Big hack there. 0-2. Jerkson Profar fouls another one off, so he's fouled off 2 in a row now.
0-2 now. And that one is inside.
Stroman throws that slider just inside for a ball. Here's the 1-2.
Got him swinging.
Gets him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy
Nolan Jones now hitting 252.
And then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't.
He's had a solid season so far. 9 home runs, 31 RBIs in the 2 spot.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Oh, good take on that pitch right there. That's a tough take. I don't know how he took that one. Man, I got so much respect for MLB hitters.
Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
And now 3-2.
Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has.
That one swung on a little early. Diving catch out there by Christopher Morel. What a play. Wow, Christopher Morel.
Next is switch hitting first baseman
Lewis York up now. He's hitting 310 on the season. He's got a funky bat motion, but
that's strike one.
You do you. Sitting 310 with 15 home runs so far this season. Trade deadline's not even hit. Well, it has, but like we haven't passed it in the game.
Now 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off by York, 2-2. After this first inning, we'll send him to the end of the game.
And now it's filled up.
Fouled off yet again.
Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see
Another one
another
fouled
payoff
off.
pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Hard
And
grounder
ripped
into
up the middle
outfield
by
for a
York.
knock.
Will be the first base runner of the game for the Rockies.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Jerry
Here comes Kelnick, who is received in a trade this offseason along with George Kirby. In that trade was Chris Bryant, Ryan McMahon, and Alec
With this many
Mills.
pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And the pitch.
My Rockies have done a good job of fouling pitches off with 2 strikes.
And a big
Kelnick's having a good season. I could use a little bit more better average, but the home runs, the RBIs are all there, so I'm happy with that.
Now 3-1. So now 2 on.
And he walks Kelnick to bring up Joey Gallo. Gallo has a good eye and lots of power, however. Not a great contact hitter, only hitting 206. Power is not where it used to be either.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's got 19 home runs.
And another ball.
Stroman.
Here on this next pitch, couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a pitch way on top of that one.
First and second, 2 down.
Here's the delivery.
The next offering misses.
3-1.
3-1.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too
30
tight,
pitches,
afraid to make a mistake.
only has 2 outs.
Swing and a miss.
Gallo
3
way
and 2
ahead of
down.
that one. 3-2 pitch. Runners will be on the move. Here's the pitch from Stroman, the payoff pitch.
And he walked him.
And Gallo walks, so the bases are loaded for Brian Servin, who's recently been named the starting catcher. Servin hitting 248 this season.
Next to hit, Brian Servin. That's it.
First pitch slider.
Strike 1.
Front door gets him for strike 1.
And there's a breaking ball.
Slider right down the middle, and Servin just leaves it.
Over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and this
Servin. That ball is out of here. A grand slam for Brian Servin.
Home run number 5 on the season, and now they're out front. It's 4-0.
Big grand slam there from Brian Servin, the new starting catcher in Colorado. No, that's not what I wanted.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman.
Not what Stroman wanted to have happen. Here's Alan Trejo.
First pitch just misses.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover.
Walks have really hurt Stroman this inning.
And here it comes. Fought off foul. And now it's 1-2. Got him swinging for the strike.
And he gets out of it, but not after giving up 4 runs on the grand slam.
Got him for strike 3. But the damage was done right here as you get another look.
And second for Yasmani Grandal. Big situation. Flies out. First and third, no outs. Ian Happ singles. Bellinger gets an RBI. But it remains 4-2. Lewis York goes deep for the second home run of the game. Kyle Hendricks in and out of the pen now. Servin with another. Lewis York 4 for 5 on the day.
Into a blowout.
I had no clue.
10-3 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by.
Stroman had a good ERA coming into the game too. Well, maybe you can at least scrap away, get The last game of the series. There you go. Chicago does walk away with one win in the series. Dansby with 2 RBIs on the day. Tyone pitched well. Kelnick homers, but that's all the offense for Colorado. Now let's sim past the trade deadline.
The Rockies are in last place.
Who's back from injury? Maz, I think, was hurt. So. We'll just. Gurriel's out for a little bit now. No. Let's go. We'll go full month sim with your Cubs. Here we go. Max Muncy still on the IL. My X button doesn't work sometimes either, which is also very annoying. Nolan Gorman goes on the IL. Robbie Ray's returning. Connor Brogdon, reliever for the Phillies, on the injured list now. Kitty will head to the IL. I'll get back to the calendar in 1 minute. I just gotta figure out who should here. I think that was your 5th starter. There we go. Yeah, you're having a pretty solid month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On a 6-game winning streak. You're 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, yeah, 10, 6, 10 and 6, 10 and 6, whoops. So yeah. Still 8 games out of the playoffs. There we go. Keep on losing, Colorado. I want a good pick. As of right now, I think I'm getting the 2nd pick in the draft. The Nationals, I think, are locking in the 1st pick. Let's see. Let's see why Colorado they suck. Jason Montgomery, good. Kenzie Gore, high ERA. Josiah Gray, high ERA. Cade Cavalli, high ERA. Their pitching sucks. Erasmus not bad. Hunter Harvey's not great. Ranyo's not doing bad. Kyle Finnegan's struggling. Come on. Oh my goodness. I can't. Keibert Ruiz not doing bad. Michael Chavis. Alright. Sota Miyazaki. Not bad. The lineup isn't bad. It's just the pitching sucks. Yeah. If he can get his pitching better, that will be very, very helpful for him. Matt Chapman going on the IL. Patrick Wisdom back from his injury. CJ Abrams potentially going on the IL. Ramon Arias also on the IL now. Vaughn Grissom headed to the IL. Alright, after this I'm going to go through all the teams, make sure they didn't call up any of the guys who are creative players, just because they shouldn't be called up yet unless they were already up.
Welcome to this Labor Day edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look back at Sunday's news and results. Looking first at the
Ben Brown got called up for you. Struggled. Probably even didn't start the game. Okay, he didn't.
Heading into the day, the Cubs
Javi
are in third
Martinez.
place in the NL Central, 18 games out of first, while the Cardinals are fourth
Mason Wing got called up. Good for him.
games out of first. The Reds pitched well.
Who did they call up for me?
As they got the best of the visiting Mets, 2-0. In the standings, the Reds are in second place in the NL Central, 9.5 games behind first. And the Mets sit in second
Cesar
place in the National East
Costa.
Division. Yet
Okay.
they currently hold a spot in the
I don't know
race
who
for
else
the
they called up.
National
Oh,
League
well.
wild card. The Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers.
I don't want any of like the creative players in the MLB unless the owner asks them to get called up, because I also want to be able to get pictures of their or video of their first hit. It's another reason I don't want. We're also gonna have to like kind of pause the stream when we hit the end of the AAA season, because I'm gonna get stats for all the players, and those disappear after the season. So
The Braves completed the long 4-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 5-4. Entering today's action, the Phillies are in third place in the NL East. They're 16.5 games out of first, while the Braves are atop.
alright, we're good for now.
They are more than 10 games ahead of second place.
Jake Marisnik was hurt. Because of all the call-ups, we have to auto all these. Tristan McKenzie goes down. Matt Whistler. Abrams should be returning. There we go. Abrams is back. I want to make sure Abrams is in the lineup for...
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show.
Yeah, I think that's good. Where's Abrams?
Win number 2 on the year as the Royals disposed of the Marlins 5-4. As of right now, the Royals
Did they send Abrams down?
11 games out of first.
Abrams is not in the minors.
They're 17.5. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits to the staff as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-3. As of today, the Mets are in second place in the NL East, 17 games out of first. And the Braves are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Philadelphia Phillies hit 3
Sorry, give me a second.
Rockies 4-0. Heading into the day, the Phillies sit in second place in the National League East Division, 17 games out of first, while the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Milwaukee Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-0. Entering the day's action, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Brewers are
we'll
in
go
first
with that.
place in the NL Central.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to take some Advil. I have a little headache. Hopefully that helps. Volpe finally off the IL. Yeah, Kai Bush. I'm just going to keep him active because I don't really want to call anyone else up. 1 to 2 weeks, you can keep him up. He'll be back in time for playoffs. Nolan Gorman finally back. Alright, now we're going to have to go through, check out all our freaking people. Pete Armstrong, probably going to be in the pros next year. Babe Ahmed in AA had a very good year. 2.66 ERA through 84 innings. Tommy Young, 189. He'll probably get called up for next year. Jaleel Oubre looked solid in AAA. Brady Harrison, 2.66 with 11 home runs. They'll take that out of him. Danny Berger's 250, 23 bombs. Very good for the minor leagues. Let's see. How did Sticky Substance end up doing? He hit 241, 1 home run in 55 games. Not bad for the rookie. Justice Skay. He missed most of his rookie season in the minors due to an injury. Cruz Farmer hit 188 with 2 home runs. Really struggled his rookie year. William Brooks, 216 with 9 home runs. Lucas Santiago, 243, 6 bombs. Cristiano Valdez, 230. Bobby Blaze, 263, 16 home runs and 200. I think that's the only one they called up. Kid Ashcroft hit 260 with 5 home runs in 42 games. Michael Tamara had a 2.72 ERA, 365 innings. Very solid. He should definitely get a call up to at least AAA. Gregor Winfield, not the best. Keep on running, keep on running. 269, 9 home runs for Blake Longo. Moved up to A potential. Very good for a non-owned player. 1.4 ERA from Hudson Montgomery through 38.2 innings. Definitely a guy you can see in AAA. Daniel Thompson, 280 at-bats, 275, 2 home runs. Not bad. Leonardo Mendoza hit 240, 4 home runs. Probably another year in the minor or AA for him. Reyes Mingo, really good second half of the season. 291, 8 home runs. Natalio Ramos, 253, 2 home runs. Christian Mejia has really struggled. Low overall for the international recruit. Maybe he could pan out. Who knows? Denzel Lockman in AAA. He played 20 games. Whoops. Most of their time was spent in AA. That's why I'm sending him back down, just so they can see the stats better. 297 home runs from Denzel. 281 with 4 for Tappa in 86 games. Vladislav Dionisio, 407 ERA. It's okay. Dylan Cruz, very good season from Dylan Cruz. Nico O'Callaghan, 3.36 ERA in his 11 starts, very solid. Caspian Reynolds, 266, 9 home runs, very solid. Very good from Noah Campbell out of the pen. Jaden Key, very low average, had the power. Sorry, this probably isn't, it's going to take a little bit, but I'm going to have to get I'm going to send pictures to the owners because I want them to know how their prospects are doing. And, There we
10
go, just
games
in
ahead of
case.
second.
238 home runs,
Rockies are leading
not the
American League
best.
Central, 4 games up.
Tink Hens, very good. He
Mariners
should get the call
completed
up
a
to
3-game series
AAA.
sweep as they grabbed the win against the
Jake
visiting
Parks,
Athletics,
245
4-2.
home runs,
Heading
not
into
bad.
today, the
Siegfriedo
Mariners
Johnson
sit in third
only
place
played
in the
32
American
games,
League
hit
West Division
289 with 11 home
16.5
runs.
games out of
Wow,
first. And the Athletics are at the
that's
bottom
very
of the
good.
division. They're
Kurt
over
Cartman,
20 games out of first.
.69 ERA out of the pen,
Tigers allowed
39
only
innings
5 hits in
pitched.
the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in
Juan
Arlington,
Vincho is
5-2.
just a great
At the start of
name.
the day, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're
Diamondbacks,
over 20
prospects,
games out of
234,
first.
6 home
While
runs
the
from
Tigers sit in
Fitz-Abrams.
last place in the
Not
American League
bad.
Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first.
Pietro
And that'll do it
Valentin,
for today.
very
Enjoy the
high
games,
ERA,
and
not
we'll
what you
talk
want
you
to
tomorrow.
see. Drew Jones, I'll do that for him. Stephon Hurling, 219, 15 home runs though, from the catcher spot, only 19. Maddox Turnbull, 263, 4 home runs. It was really interesting. He had like 3 home runs through the first like 30 at bats. 267, 4 home runs from Zach Armand. And he gets in AAA, so Jordan Lawler should see the MLB next year, so that's exciting news. Johnny Bench Jr., 238 bombs in AAA. Arlo Prescott, 2.7 ERA in AAA. He had a very good season this year. Seamus O'Callahan only pitched 6.1 innings, didn't give up a run in AAA. He had a very good season in AA, got the call up. Let's see, how did my minor leaguers do? Sean Burke. I'm probably going to call up Drew Romo next season. Oh, yeah. Tolia probably going to get called up. Zach Veen. Chin Johnson. There's Chin. In AAA, 255, 4 home runs. What I was looking for from him. Kenny Montgomery, out of way. 3.8 ERA from Freebird. Probably going to give him another year in the minors, then I'll call him up. He hit okay in AAA. Was hoping to be a little better, but Dick Eaton, 3.53 ERA, 163 innings pitched, 281, 23 home runs. Really good hitting stats from Eaton. Jackson Anderson, 220, 18 home runs. He's hitting 209 about halfway through the year, so I'll take that. 262 with 2 home runs for Elijah Parker. Logan Smith, ERA is a little high, but that's okay. Candido Cardenas. Not exactly what I wanted from him. Xander Slavin hit 256, 4 home runs. Not bad from catcher. Cameron De La Cruz, not as good as I hoped. Ryan Jones, 297, 8 home runs. I like that. He only played 37 games. No question there, because he should have played more. 201, 10 home runs from Tino Cross. Damn. They didn't play. I forgot to put him back. And I forgot to check Ariel. Ariel looked really good. He's only 18 still, too. Very solid. Noah Westbrook, 265, 17 innings, 12 saves. Very good. Luke Faisad, 4.24 ERA. Not exactly what you want. Same with Wolf. I think this is a rookie draft pick. Very good from Hafner. We're just entering the stream. It's not over. It's just the last day I can get the minor leaguer stats, so we're going through the minor leaguer stats real quick. Caden Maria, 235, 7 home runs. That's solid. Harrison Wolf, under 2 ERA, 40 saves in AA. This guy better get the call up. Benjamin Mitchell, he should be the closer next year after Wolfie gets called up. I'm not saying pros, but like AAA. Brooks Jeter, 197, 4 home runs. Not exactly what you were hoping for when you called him up to AAA, but could have been worse. Greg Buto in AAA had a 1.67 ERA. This guy could go pro next season. Maybe another season, though. Lamaz Lorenzo, 296, 16 home runs. He should be in AAA. Nathan Brooks, 3.88 ERA, 39 saves, 7 blown saves. Could have been a little better, but still only 21. Chris Aiken, 238, 7 home runs. Not bad. Rick Roy struggled a little bit. That's when you're hoping that improves a little. 303, 1 home run. Take the 303 average. How do you feel? Oh, forgot. 978. Alright. Mateo De La Rosa. A little high in the ERA. He could see a debut next season. Truman Falls, full year, 257, 20 home runs. Very good from Falls. He honestly has a shot at making a debut next year. That's not what I meant. Jackson Holiday, how'd you do? 224, 9 home runs. Not what I was hoping for. Armani FTC, 283, 11 home runs. Very good from the first baseman. Gaston Lawson, 2.59 ERA. Very dominant. Gio Rosario, 2.41 ERA. Struggled second half of the year. He had like a .95 going into the second half. Maverick Reed, 4.23. Goswin, very low average. 5 home runs. Rafael Santo Domingo, 282, 2 home runs. Again, I'm sorry, I can't do it after this day, otherwise I won't have their stats. Marcelo Meyer, probably going to be in the MLB next year. Simon Garfunkel, how did you do? 263, 22 home runs from the catcher. Tristan Casas, 255, 15 home runs, probably going to be in the MLB next year. Let's just go see who's playing first and short. Yeah, Casas will make the MLB roster. Marcelo Meyer will make the MLB roster unless some drastic things happen. .243, 12 home runs from Sterling, very solid. Luca Marino, 286, 9 home runs, very solid. Ignore the overall down. It's because I had to edit a player and he's probably higher than a 64 overall. He was also not playing, so, and probably had deep potential. I try and do that with everyone that I use. 249, 12 home runs. Elijah Morgan, very good. Matt Rumpening hit 325, 8 home runs in his 57 games. It's very solid. Noah Parker, 3.38 ERA. Very solid. Moving on to the Yankees, Jose Rodriguez, 212, 17 home runs. Not his best season, but not a bad one either. Roberto Villar, 252, 16 home runs. Very solid. Where are you? Frederick Jorgensen hit 235 with 6 home runs. Kind of want better from your first round pick, but not bad. Justin Quintero. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to click R1. I hate this controller with a passion. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Finally. 212, 11 home runs. Home runs were there. He had the power. Wasn't the best with the average, but that can improve. Can I please click R1? 1.99 ERA from Joe Porter. Very good in 22.2 innings. Holiday, 132 through 68.1. could become a long reliever or a starter potentially next year. Probably more a long reliever role for him, though. Yamamoto struggled in AAA. Jason Guthrie, 2.415 home runs. That's not terrible. Mason Cooper, 251 home run. Not bad from a shortstop. How did he field? -4. Not what you want to see. Andy Cork's bat in AA. Put up 262, 6 home runs in 40 games. Luis Stevenson, 3.63 ERA to end the season in 57 innings. Not bad out of the pen. Rossi, 301, 8 home runs. Very good from Rossi. Was unexpected. Westbrook, 266, 23 home runs. Could be a guy you see in the MLB next season at the age of 20. There should be, I think there's one more. Please tell me he didn't get called up to the pros. Perfect, he didn't. I don't think any of, yeah, they're all AA. Will Montana, 3.62 ERA, very solid, 161 innings pitched. Alejandro Ash, 297, 2 home runs. Steve's 191 ERA out of the pen. He'll probably go to AA. 239, 26 home runs from Liam Mitchell. Jeez. He should be in AAA. Jackson Sullivan, 207, 7 bombs. Solid from him. Mohamed Abdul Aziz, 4.34 ERA. Valera Rai, 6.75. Not really what you're hoping to see from some of your prospects. Liam Bennett, very solid. 261, 2 home runs for Fido. Seung-Hun, 323, 16 home runs. He DH'd all the time. Oh my goodness. Why are past messages coming up on my screen? 325, 14 home runs for Chris. This is a guy I expect in the majors opening day. Where's McAllister? .98 ERA, 18 innings, 16 saves, 1 blown save. Another guy I expect making the opening day roster. Alexander Edwards, 3.18 ERA through 76.1 innings. He could make the opening day roster. Baez probably could use another year in the minors. Very good season, though. 252, 9 home runs. Let's see. Who else? Hermet, 3.13 ERA, 18 saves out of the pen. Pretty solid. 220, 15 bombs from Ramirez. Could get that average up, but overall solid. Elijah Rush hit 265. You'll take that. Ryan Evergreen, 250, 26 home runs. He should be in AAA next season. Very good hitter. Blaze Hawthorne. It's really there for his fielding. He probably won't make the pros, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. How did our boy do in the pros? Mr. Oliver Watson. Season's not over yet. 4.32 ERA. Not exactly where you want it. He's got a positive WAR. It's not the best fielding independent pitching, but it's not doing bad. He's probably going to stay in the pros. Bro, they have an influx of first baseman. Okay, you can play third, I was about to say. Because you got Vinny Pasquantino. He's a very good first baseman. And you have... Where's Nick Prado? Is Nick Prado hurt? Oh, sent him down. 204, 11 home runs in 66 games. It's just crowded. Jorge De La Cruz, probably going to be in AAA next year. Should be in AAA next year. Michael Turpin, 264, 14 home runs. Another first baseman, 210, 5 home runs. Nakamura, 303, 2 home runs. Very good from Nakamura. Ben Scott, could see him in AAA next season, 276, 9 home runs. Ira Longo, 23 innings, 1.57 ERA. You will take that any day of the week. Bruno Liam, 205, 5 home runs. Roy Porter, first round pick for Twins this season, 384. Solid. Reed, not what you want to see. Henrik Jorgensen, 216, 15 home runs. 253, 19 home runs. Maxwell Davis is looking very good. Dylan Steele, not the best. Where's Eddie Pluto? Oh, there's Eddie Pluto, I was about to say. 230, 12 home runs from Pluto. Tamaro, 4.8 ERA. Hit very well, though. Mateo Rodriguez, 308, 4 home runs. Very good. Donato Asanuma, 214 out of the pen, closing almost every game he appeared in. Very good. Let's see. Homer Pavia, 231, 10 home runs. Very good from Pavia. He's probably going to spend another year or two in the minors, though. 311, 14 home runs from Carl Jasmer. Wow. Very good team, too. I don't know if there's going to be room for him. Papadopoulos. If C-Rod doesn't call him up, I'm going to be mad. 46 saves, 0.97 ERA. Rigby Addison, 198, 5 home runs. Not very good. Not what you want to see. Willie Porter hit 258, 17 home runs. He should be in AAA next season. Devin Fitz, that ERA is still worrisome. Caden Lockwood, 303, had a rougher second half. Tanaka, 328, very good. Falco, 264, no home runs. He's a contact hitter. That's fine. Sturbridge, a defensive catcher, 233, 8 home runs. You'll take it. Very good fielding percentage. Positive WAR. Sungway, 10, 253, 4 home runs. They don't really have a power hitter, but very good from them. Frank Carter, 275, 8 home runs. Very good from their first round pick. Should be in AAA next season. Harper Gummersindo, 333, 10 home runs. Very good. That is very good. It's probably going to be in AAA. Connor, 3.79 ERA, not bad. Sanchez, 256, 3 home runs. Very good season from Sanchez. Hey, this is my player. 2.12 ERA. Very good from Ryan Walker. 273 at the plate, 9 home runs. Very good. I just complimented myself. That's kind of funny. I didn't appear in a single game in AAA. Nice. Buster Tomiyasu, 291, 9 home runs. Very good from Tomiyasu. Jack Griffin, 279, 5 home runs. Very good. That average going up. Home runs going up. Could see him in AAA next season. Ronnie Ellison, 228, 9 home runs. Not bad. The home runs are definitely there. Could use a little better average. Wilder, 301, no home runs. Had a very effective second half of the season. As the first half, he had a average in the 270s, so he got that up. Tovar, 258, 12 home runs. Solid. Oh, no, I didn't pass him. Simon Wells, very poor. Urek Granger, 285, 5 home runs. Very solid. Probably starts in AA, gets called up to AAA next year. Cameron Mitchell struggled. Alexander Fisher, 282 home runs. Very solid. How did Bamba do? 281, 11 home runs. This is a guy you could see become that DH up in the pros. Let's see who's currently DHing for them. Yeah, Garrett Cooper. Bomba sort of could take that role at some point next year. Enrico Everest, 226, 67 innings. Very good from Enrico. Tony Stark hit 222, 3 home runs. Not exactly what you want to see from Stark. Your first round pick, but it also wasn't bad. It could have been worse. Gage Sage, 227 home runs. Very good out of a shortstop outfielder. Getting power up the middle is always something that's nice to have. Leonard Scroggs, 2.41 ERA. Very impressive. This guy was a very late pick in last year's draft. As a baseball player, had 200 at-bats before he broke his leg, hit 246 with 2 home runs. Seong Kim Park, 287, 81 innings. Very good. Andrew Tate, 233, 4 home runs. Not bad. Baseball player could be a guy you see in the MLB in the very near future, too. Same with Scroggs and Kim Park. Zai Gates hit 281 with 2 home runs in AAA. Very good season from him. Lucas Anderson, probably AAA next year. Dougie Fresh, 235, 3 home runs. Not bad. Edwin, 332, solid. Ben Turner hit 293, 4 home runs. You like to see that. Rick Welsh, meh. Jackson Kendall, very solid out of the pen. Cristobal Crayons, 342, you'll take that. Artie Bacheri, 371, that's solid. Could be a little better. Andrew Painter should be in that MLB next season. Julian Porter, there he is. 266, 10 home runs from Porter. Probably another year in AAA. Eduardo King, 3.23 ERA in AAA. Very solid. Sam Joyce, 2.72 in AA. Very good. Mahud, 222, 13 home runs. 97 games. Average, you want that a little higher, but it's not bad. Roman, 278, 4 home runs. Sara, 262, very good. Only pitched 44 innings. Got moved to the bullpen. Probably will stay in AA just to get a few more innings. Very good from Henry Thompson out of the pen. Carlos Santos, 263, 4 home runs. Perfect, and that's everyone. Let's check out the standings. Okay. The Rays and Yankees both clinched the playoffs in the AL East. Yankees were looking like they were going to miss the playoffs for quite a long time. They're 4th at the All-Star break. Guardians clinched postseason. The Angels have clinched the division in the postseason. Astros and Twins, both in the mix. Currently in playoff spots, Mariners just out, as well as the Orioles. The Braves have also clinched the division, 1 game away from their 100th win. Brewers clinched playoffs. Dodgers have clinched the division, Padres the wild card. Reds and Mets are both in the wild card right now. Cubs aren't out of it yet, but they need a lot to go right in order to go in.
Sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Houston Astros combined for 4 total home runs.
Let's see, Baltimore could use this win, but the Yankees get a 7-2 win. Tampa, can they keep that lead? Yes, they can. If the Cubs have any hope, they have to win out. 2-1 win, huge win. Jameson Tyone, 13-12 on the season. Ian Happ with a 2-run home. Oh, 2 RBIs, including a solo homer. Seattle loses. That's good for the AL. Seattle was a wild card contender. San Fran, Minnesota. For their 100th win, Miami takes the win. The Mets get the win over Milwaukee. Doesn't help the Cubs, hurts them actually. Washington winning, that helps, I believe. Nope, it doesn't. The Cardinals are way behind.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action.
Cincinnati took the victory.
Chicago Cubs combined for a 4-hitter.
Yay, I won. Actually, that's not good.
2-1. Entering today's action, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 11 and a half games out of 1st. While the Cubs
Look at my team. Brenton Doyle, 2 home runs on the day.
The New York Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 10-6. Heading into the day, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National.
Yankees take an 8-1 win. Trying to catch up on Tampa. I don't know if it's possible. Tampa gets the dub. Kansas City with back-to-back wins over the Angels. Interesting. Can the Cubs get the win? No, they can't. That's probably going to eliminate them from playoff contention. 1-0 win.
You know what gets you moving. So why not get to the good stuff right away? With Premium, you can listen to music ad-free.
Milwaukee wins. That's good for the Cubs.
And download playlists to listen.
Atlanta officially has 100 wins on the year. Pittsburgh needs to win this if the Cubs have any hope. Yeah, that's a big win. Herman Marquez. Hopefully I can re-sign him. The Reds are officially in the playoffs. The Mets, Marlins, and Phillies probably have to lose out if the Cubs want to have a chance. Yankees could still take that division. They're the only one that has a division shot. And Cincinnati gets the win. And that will clinch. Oh, wait, no. The Mets needed to clinch. Whoops. Twins, 2.5 games ahead of the Mariners. 3.5 ahead of the Orioles. Mets have still not clinched, even with that victory. I think one more victory and they clinch. Seattle still in the mix. That's a big win for them. The Twins do not play. Let's see how I do. Kai Busch back from injury. 2-0 win. Did he throw a CG shutout? Nah, 7 innings. 8 base runners, though. My headset off, it was kind of bothering my ears. Baltimore still grasping at straws to get in. Okay, I'm gonna go edit their lineup now that he's back. Let's send down. Baltimore gets the dub. Or the other important teams. Cubs. Oh, I gotta say, that's gotta be it. Seattle's playing Oakland. 1-0 victory. Why is Joe Rock in my rotation? I put Kyle Freeland in the pen. That's kind of fine. My team sucked. George Kirby, 200 innings for me. Lost 12-3. Oh wow. Mets still have not clinched. The Marlins and Phillies have chances. I should be paying attention to them. Twins, 1-game lead on the Mariners.
14 hits in total as they toppled the Rockies 12-3. As of right now, the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division, 6 games.
3-2 win for Minnesota. Miami with a huge win. Seattle taking on Oakland. Julio Urias gets the win. Where's the Phillies? Phillies play Washington, 9-2 win. Jordan Montgomery, 13-14 on the year. George Kirby, 7-12 from Kirby. That's tough. The Mets have a 1-game lead on Marlins and Phillies.
Playoff contending teams are making their final push to the
If the Mets lose and the Marlins or Phillies win, it will go to a tiebreaker game, I believe. And the Mariners and Twins are tied.
Are in second place in the NL West, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. While the Rockies
Mariners take on Seattle.
over 20 games out of first.
Walker Buehler, Pablo Lopez. Play a game. We're not going to watch it.
The Twins are in second place in the AL Central.
Actually, wait, I should stay here.
Sit in first place in the National League West Division, 6 games up on second.
Huge game coming up.
From Target Field in Minneapolis, today the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gavin Lux. The wide to kick the pitch. That's a strike, and
Ooh. Huge start. 2-0 for the Dodgers. 4-0 for the Dodgers. Jorge Polanco trying to keep his team in it. Pablo Lopez really struggled out before the second inning. 6-2 game. Sonny Gray on the 7-2. Sonny Gray out of the pen. 8-2. The Dodgers are raking. Walker Buehler pitching well. It's looking like the Twins are more than likely not headed. Four-run lead. That's the game. Twins lose.
Here today, 8-4. And the road team.
So, if the Mariners can win, they will head to the playoffs. If the Mariners can win. Each day's games. And they do play Oakland. We'll watch the first inning of this.
Welcome to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland.
Actually, now it's getting kind of late.
I
kind of
West
need to
matchup
sleep.
on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one.
The A's don't want to go
Started after
and get their 100th loss.
And
But it could very well happen. Brent Rooker says not today. Jesus Aguilar puts him up 2-0. Luis Castillo is on the mound for Seattle. He's pitched very well this year. 2-run homer from McCutchen ties the game up. Bases loaded, 1 out. Chris Bryant at the dish, sac fly. Castillo has a lead now. Can he pitch with it is the question. Since the first inning, he's looked very calm, but here's some trouble. Jace Peterson on third and Brent Rooker on second for Seth Brown. And 1 run scores, but the second runner's thrown out, taken home. Caprillion comes in out of the pen, walks Hernandez, double for Rogers, 3-run homer for Cal Raleigh. Waldichuk came and got out of it. Implosion by James Caprillion. Second and third, 1 out for Rooker. Matt Brash comes in to pitch, walks Rooker, bases loaded, Seth Brown. Fielder's choice, 1-run score, 6-4 game. Strikes out. Soderstrom, the rookie, 221, 13 home runs, not bad at all. Paul Sewald in, trying to get the save, or setting up the save, sorry. Solo home run, Ty France. 3-run lead, Seattle. Andres Munoz in for the save. Leadoff double from Tony Kemp. 1-run scores. Man on first, 1 out. Tying run at the dish. Double play from Brent Rooker to end the season. The A's will end with 100 losses.
Especially on the road, even more difficult, but an amazing job.
And in a crazy run down the stretch, Mariners come from 2 games back, and I believe will make the playoffs. Yes, the Mariners outlast the Twins. Mets, I believe, play the Marlins, actually. Alright, I'm going to send the Phillies game. So the Phillies game, that can be sent. Alright, Philly won. So if Miami wins, It'll be a three-way tie. If the Mets win, they have the spot. It's Justin Verlander versus Trevor Rogers. We're watching the first inning. I don't care. I don't care that it's late. I don't care that I need to do a lot of things after. We're watching this. We are in Miami. We're watching the first inning. Starling Marte will lead off, hitting .260 on the year.
The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and away we go this afternoon. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Next offering is in the dirt. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
If Miami comes back, this would be crazy.
The 2-2. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Jeff McNeil now up.
McNeil stands in. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Rogers, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sanchez ranging after it. Nice grab on the run.
Who is
There's
that?
2 down.
Sanchez, an outfielder. Oh yeah, I forgot that. What's his face is on Jesus Sanchez. Pete Alonso is on Triple Crown watch. Ended with 56 home runs, hitting .334, 141 RBIs.
Empty.
I think he did it.
Now Pete Alonso.
If he wins the Triple Crown and his team doesn't even make the playoffs, that is sad. So sad.
He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School.
He was NL MVP last year, I guess.
Area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Pitch misses, 2-1. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pete Alonso should win back-to-back MVPs now.
Out there to center.
That ball's crushed. Jazz under it.
Chisholm puts the squeeze on that
Makes
one.
the catch.
And that's the third out.
Yeah, Alonso and Bichette won last year. Bichette didn't have as hot of a year, still had a good year, I believe. Segura was an all-star this year with Miami. He'll face Verlander.
Inside, just missed.
Strider, strikeout leader, no surprise there. 241 Ks.
There's a strike.
1-1.
The pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Not even close there. And now 3 balls and a strike.
Alright, so Alonso, I was looking at Bichette's stats last year.
So a leadoff walk.
Bichette had 327 average, 47 home runs, 127 RBIs. Alonso surpassed all those numbers.
Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In the first pitch,
I'll be
misses for
shocked
ball
if he
1.
doesn't
Chris,
win
when
it.
you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that as the game went on, he got
Verlander
deeper
is
into his
struggling
outing,
so
he
far to start
actually
this
gained
game.
more velocity and became
That ball's
more aggressive.
roped, but
so
foul.
He was one of those classic pitchers that you said, we don't get him early, we're not going to get him at all.
That's 18 games back from the Braves.
Strike 2.
1 ball.
Braves had a
Gets his lead at
fantastic
first,
year.
nobody out.
The Braves and Angels are really dominating these early years. 28.5 games out for the
And
D-backs.
a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. Down on strikes. And he
That
knew
12-6 carry very
Luis
slow from
Arraez
Verlander.
stands in. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Philly is currently half a game out of the wild card.
First pitch, and he
That
just
three-way
misses.
tie could come into effect. Arraez hitting .327. This was the guy that was going to compete for Alonso's average. If
Righty
Arise goes to like 4 for 4,
Segura on the run.
could spoil it.
Next offering is fouled back.
You'd have to go like 4 for 4.
Ball to strike. Just missed. Good eye right there. Out towards left center.
That could fall.
Sizes this one up. Makes the
Caught by
grab after a
Sanchez.
long run.
Or no,
And
Sanchez is
they're
on the
two down.
Marlins. Whoopsies.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Nah,
One of the
Marte.
elite
Probably Tommy
hitters in the
Pham
league
if I
this
had
year.
to guess. Chisholm at the dish.
Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Another throw, really keeping him close.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. Rogers was the
2-0
first
to
big leaguer
Chisholm.
from the Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks
Really
was
worried
at
about
first base.
Segura over
Going to
there at
first, and he's
first.
safe. Ground ball to the right
Smoked to
side.
first. Good
He
play
handles
by
it himself.
Alonso.
Second inning.
Now we sim. Let's get first and second. Escobar pops up. It's a great bunt opportunity. Tommy Pham flies out to end the inning. Big situation. Luis Arias, fielder choice. Bases loaded, no outs. Eduardo Escobar. Ground out, run scores. Tommy Pham pops up. Brett Beatty strikes out. Only one run with bases loaded, no outs. Tie game. Jazz Chisholm. Neither team going down without a fight. First and second, no outs for Segura. Walks. Bases loaded, no outs. Fielder's choice. They get the out at home. Arias. Fielder's choice. Out at home. Walks Chisholm. Fly out. 2-1 Miami leads. Two-run homer. Jordan Groshans. 4-1 Miami. Anthony Bender now in. (6-1) Miami. And Miami's gonna get the win.
Performance out of the pen. This guy
It's
is
a
not
three-way
the one who
tie for
usually
the
gets
final
final
wild
out.
card
Quite
spot
exciting.
now. Wow. Trevor Rogers, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run. Right, that is a three-way tie. Interested to see how this is settled. Yankees will take on the Astros. The Guardians take off the Mariners. Marlins will be taking on the Brewers, and the Reds will be taking on the Padres. So, how is that decided?
Walker Buehler won
Well,
again
the
on the road, winning
Marlins
his 20th this season, helping the
are the
Dodgers
team
down
that made the
8-4. He
playoffs.
is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins.
Marlins, Brewers.
The Royals brought out the
So.
rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got a road win against Arizona 4-3.
That was
now makes
something.
8 straight wins for the team. The Texas Rangers got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-1. The Miami Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-1. The Philadelphia Phillies finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-3. The Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-5. The Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they stomped the Brewers 8-2. The Cubs combined for 10 hits as a team as they plundered the Pirates 7-1. The Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-3. Carlos Rodon won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 4-2. He is currently leading the American League in wins. Oscar Gonzalez was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Guardians defeated the White Sox 5-3. The Tigers beat the visiting Red Sox 3-2. Christian Javier struck out 12 on the way to the win, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 5-3. The Mariners finished off the 4-game sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-5. They now have 5 straight wins.
Joe Rock actually did very solid for me. Kyle Freeland sucked. Carl Edwards 384. Twenty-seven home runs from those. I'm still streaming. Whoops.